Welcome to your new home, 14B. Here's some maintenance tips to help you run the house smoothly and safely. First of all, we're in the lounge. We're going to have a look at the central heating system and the water system. So, on the wall, on the lounge wall, there's a thermostat. Here it is. You can see here, it's set at the moment of about 12. To get the heating on, you need to have this higher, and you need to hear a click. So let's just turn it up. There, you can hear that click there, about 23. There it goes off again. 23 there. Now then, that should adjust the central heating system, but to ensure it is actually working, we need to have a look at the boiler upstairs to show you how that works as well. So we'll just leave that there and we'll go upstairs to the upper kitchen. Okay, we're in the upper kitchen and the boiler's in the corner. Here it is. Here's the boiler. Now then, to get the controls, there's a little flap here. Pull the flap down and we've got some controls. So we've got to the left hand side, that controls the water. This is the central heating. But to get it to work, they need these dials here. So there's a little red button on the top. That little red button needs to be at the furthest point down, not at the top. So it's click, click, click to the very bottom, there. Not at the top, but the bottom. And to get it to work, there's a button here which says on, off. So if you press it once, you can hear it going on. There's a little sign on the actual readout saying on. And then when we press off, again you can see a sign, hopefully, saying off. So to turn it on, press this button here to on. There, it's on. And that dial there is at the bottom. Down the timer position. This little red button, timer. So when that timer's there and that's on, the facilities now for the central heating to work is on. And all you need to do is ensure that the thermostat downstairs is clicked up high. I'll go downstairs in a second and show you that again. But just to show you, so that's for the boilers, for the central heating. For the water, this is just this dial here on the left. It's just up and down depending on how hot you want the water. It doesn't rely on the central heating at all. It works independently of it. So that doesn't need to be on at all. That can just be off if you want it to be, and the water can be on at all times. I'll just go downstairs and show you the thermostat. Now the thermostat's on number 12, so it won't be on yet. So to get the boiler system working, you can just click it. There, you hear the click. It's about number 23. That should turn the boiler on. And two lights should come on the boiler to show you it's on, and you should have central heating. And we shall just go back to the boiler and have a look now. Okay, the boiler is now on, and it indicates it's on by two green lights flashing. That's these two green lights here, that one and that one, flashing. That means the central heating is now working. So it's probably better to leave the timer where it is at the bottom, leave it on the on position via that all the time, and then alter it from the thermostat downstairs to just click it to either a low number or pass the click to a high number, and that will turn on your central heating system. Okay, we're back in the hall, and now it's to try out the smoke alarm fire system. So for the fire alarm, you have smoke alarms here. You can see them, the hardwired there on the ceiling. There's one, and inside the kitchen there's another one, and there's one in each room. They're smoke alarms and heat detectors. So if the alarm goes off, we need to be able to turn off the box at the box here. See where the problem lies. This is your box. You can see the box has got a code on it, 3112. That indicates numbers on here. So we have 3112. There, these three buttons along here. So if we activate the alarm system, we need to be able to take it off and find out where the problem lies. Now it activates from the smoke alarm if it's got someone's cooked something a bit hot or done something to activate it. But for the occasion that we'll have here, we actually have a little red box which sometimes people press. That's the emergency box in case you need to sound the alarm. These are boxes that can be automatically repositioned. So we'll, for this experiment, we will trigger one so that we can get the sound and get a realistic check. So here we go. Here's the alarm. Now then, to turn off the sound, which is the one thing we want to do, look at our box, code 3112. So we do 3, 1, 1, again, 2, and then we have to press silence. It says it at the top, silent sounds. That silences it. There is instructions there if you read them. So we've silenced the box, but we need to find out where the problem lies. At the moment it says number 2, which indicates one of these boxes. So we can reset these boxes because they're not glass, they're plastic. And we have a little reset key just above the firebox, which is here. Take the key off, you'll see a little black key here. With that key, if you insert it underneath the firebox, there's a little hole here. Put it inside, turn it to the left hand, turn it to the right, 90 degrees, and that pushes the plastic cover back into position, flap that over it. Put the key back above the, and now we need to just reset it. And the way you reset it is just to press reset. And you can see all the lights going down and the item is reset. Okay, that is the fire alarm system. Next is the gas. Room number 2 here has little gas break glass outside it here. That is basically if the person who is in room number 2 is not there and have locked their door and there's a gas leak, you need to get in to turn the meter off because the meter is in room number 2 in the far corner. The only way you can do that is get the key to the property, and if the person's away, there's a spare key here. Break the glass with a spanner. You can break that, there's a key inside, undo the door, go in, turn off the meter. The Wi-Fi facilities, we have an upper floor Wi-Fi. There it is, there's a little box. Contracted out for a year or a year and a half, currently with TalkTalk, but the facilities are here and they can operate through the whole house with just that one box. But if a second box is needed by any chance, we can get a second box or facilities downstairs as well, even though this one box does seem to flow through the whole house quite successfully. We have fire extinguishers and fire blankets through the property. Fire extinguisher here, just in the lower kitchen on the way in. There's also fire blanket on the wall of the small lower kitchen, and there's some in the upper kitchen. We'll just have a look at those now. Upper floor kitchen, there's the fire extinguisher there, and there's another one on the wall and another fire blanket here as well. There we are. Throughout the house we have emergency lighting, which basically lights your way out if the lights go out and you need to get out of the property quickly. That's these little boxes just near the lights there. That's an emergency light. It goes green like a green fluorescence. There's a little light to indicate it's working on the edge there, and there throughout the whole property from upper floor to down floor to make sure you can make a successful exit. The facilities for the washer and the dryer are in the lounge in the corner. We have the washing machine there, which basically to start it there's a start button. To open the door there's a door open button. Facilities for heat to make sure that you get the right temperature. Please do not put anything in that has a coin in it because the drum inside this is very expensive and coins whizzing around at 100 miles an hour don't do it any good. There's the dryer above. We're outside again just to show you there are 3 bins. These bins are collected once every couple of weeks by the local authorities. I think that's the end of our maintenance tour. We hope you're happy in the house and we hope you keep safe. If you have any questions or any queries, please don't hesitate to contact me on my mobile 075 069 16586 or lionelhorrocks@yahoo.co.uk. Thank you very much. Bye.